have the graph of j of x, and we want to translate it 4 to the left and 5 units down. So again, if you have some key points and it looks like these look like they're going to be important points, you could take those points, move them 4 to the left, and move them 5 down. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and have a point there. Same thing with this one, have a point there, and this one. And the textbook never puts arrowheads on the end of the graph because it was built with a graphing program that just cut it off. But anytime the textbook has lines that hit the end of their graphs, you can assume that that graph continues forever. And you can add arrowheads if you'd like. So there's our graph. We've sketched the image of the translation 4 units left and 5 units down. Now it says to write the equation of the image graph. And again, we see this language for the second time in terms of the function j. Okay? I highlight things that I know that students forget what they mean. So when it says in terms of the function j, and first of all, also I'm going to underline equation. Equation doesn't seem like a very hard word, but you're going to be amazed how many times I have to take off a half a mark because students decide not to write an equation. An equation has an equal sign, and it has something on both sides. So when I want to write an equation, I'm going to need to write y equals, and in terms of the function j, means that j has to be on the right side. We have 4 to the left, that's going to be inside. We have 5 down, that's going to be outside. So inside is going to look like this. And remember that anything inside the function is the opposite. So 4 to the left, we're going to write a +4. But anything outside the function, the -5 is exactly what happened. It moved down. And then it says state the domain and range of each function. Here I'm going to color code things. So my original function was in red, so I'll draw that in red. The arrowheads for domain, those are your x values, and the arrowheads mean that this is going up forever and forever to the left and to the right. So my domain is everything. And you could write it like that, or negative infinity to infinity. The range of the original one is the y values, the smallest y value is 0, and it's bigger than or equal to 0. We are on page 166. And for the blue one, our domain is still everything, and now our range is greater than or equal to -5. So I'll get you to circle questions 8, 9, and 10. And just a reminder, when you finish a question, do a quick read again to make sure you didn't miss anything. Did we sketch the graph? Yes. Did we write the equation in terms of j? Yes. Did we state the domain and range of each function? Yes. Because it's so easy to miss some little detail.